What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 53 of the 16-Ounce Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Castle Will Kill, and with me tonight we have...
Surf,
Toast,
and Moose.
Yeah, Moose is back. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, guys. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Off work today. Stuck in the house with the kid all day, but off work today.
I feel you there, buddy. Is it a day off?
Yep. How about you guys? What do you guys do on Black Friday? Just work, right?
Yep. It's just a day.
Yeah.
it's just another day.
Well, we got a good show for you guys tonight. We're gonna, do the same old stuff, go over some news, get into some community questions, and have a last call topic for you. But as always, we start off with what we've been up to the past week, and we'll kick it off with Surf Biscuit. What have you been up to, dude?
Work. There's been just work, so we'll skip over that. There's no news there. It's just as boring as ever. Carried on with some Red Dead. Haven't played as much as that as I'd like this week. For some reason, I don't know. I just haven't felt it this week. I think it's because I haven't been able. Every night I know I've only been like having an hour and a half, and I just
and
don't
then
think.
The next night you've been playing a different game.
Yeah. It's because I haven't got time. I don't want to. I won't fire up Red Dead unless I know I've got at least 2 hours. And it's been a bit of a weird week this week, so I haven't fired that up. So, just filling the time on those Xbox rewards. There's a punch card for completing a set of Game Pass games. You get 5,000 reward points. So I thought I'd try and knock those off. You only have to get one achievement out of each game from each category. So I thought I'd give those a try. So the first one, I tried Shantae, Half Genie Hero. Which is...
What?
It's like a platformer, right?
You play a belly dancing genie.
Interesting.
Whose attack is you whip people with your ponytail. And you learn dances that let you transform into other animals, so you can get to other places in the map. It's a bit like I don't know what, maybe a Banjo-Kazooie type of world. There's a hub world where you talk to people and they give you things. Then you go off to another world, and that turns more into maybe sort of a Mario side-scrolling sort of thing, platformer, attack the enemies sort of thing. You just move from left to right, killing the enemies, and fight the boss at the end. It's got a rather funky soundtrack. I got a couple of achievements in it which I needed to do for the punch card. I'm not sure I'll go back to it. I don't know. It was in Game Pass. I'm not sure what to say about that. If you like side-scrolling platformers
or belly dancing
with belly dancing genies, yeah, give it a go. Then I had to get an achievement in Forza Horizon 4, which was, luckily for me, nice and easy because I'd hardly scratched the surface of that. So I didn't have to, I just played for about half an hour and got to a point where I just popped an achievement just for playing, basically, because I was so little into it. The next one was a bit more difficult because I had to get an achievement in Halo, one of the Halos, Gears of War. And I've played those quite a lot, so all the low-hanging fruit has already been done. But I managed to find a skull in one of the levels, which got me an achievement, so that one's done. And I played Ruiner tonight, which was the final one, which is like a twin-stick shooter. Sort of cyberpunky, sort of Blade Runner-y sort of world, where you run around, you got quite a nice smart melee attack. Actually, I really enjoyed that game. I'd recommend giving that one a try if you like those sort of games, sort of top-down stuff.
Like the bird's eye view.
Bird's eye view. It's got some really interesting weapons. There's power-ups. It looks like I haven't got that far into it, but it's got quite a big and deep skill tree. So I think I might revisit that one. It was quite good fun. And that's about it, really, for this week.
You did play something with me earlier.
Oh, I did, and I started Borderlands 2 with Castle earlier.
Yeah.
We played for about an hour, maybe.
Yeah. I just got an itch to play some Borderlands, and Surf happened to be on, so I was like, come play Borderlands with me.
I want to also play some Victor Vran with you earlier in the week as well.
Yep.
Yep. Which scratched that Diablo itch a bit. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, it's been a mix and match week. I think out of the new games, I'd recommend the Ruiner more. They're all on Game Pass, and if you're looking at upping your reward points, 5,000, I think that equates to almost enough to buy a £5 gift voucher.
Nice.
So it's well worth doing. You could probably do it in a day, because you've only got to get one achievement out of each game, and if you haven't played them, you usually get an achievement just for completing the first level. So I would suggest giving that a look over. And drinking wise, I'm drinking something from a Scotch brewery, Brewdog. I'm drinking their Elvis juice.
Oh yeah, the grapefruit one.
Yeah. Grapefruit infused IPA. Slightly more grapefruit than I was anticipating. But it's really nice actually. Yeah, I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, that'll get you pissed pretty quick because it's so easy to drink.
Yep. And what was it? Oh, 6.5. So it's on the slightly stronger side. So yeah, really enjoying that one. Yeah, you don't feel like you're drinking beer at all. It does just taste like grapefruit juice. So
grapefruit juice is disgusting in my opinion, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's like a slight grapefruit flavour instead of the overpowering sourness of it.
I hate grapefruit.
I
also
honestly, it
can't
tastes
eat
more
grapefruit,
of grapefruit than I
so.
thought it would. But yeah, like grapefruit is quite an overpowering taste, isn't it? You only need a little bit for it to...
Fucking picked that up so many times at like hotel bed and breakfast idea, and I think it's orange juice, and then just fucking...
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, if you're expecting orange juice, a mouthful of grapefruit juice is not good. So, and that's
not at all.
That's been my week, really. I'm gonna try and plough on. I've hit chapter 5 in Red Dead, so I've hit quite a major story point.
So you should be done within the next 3 weeks then for the Game of the Year talk. What about you, Cassie?
Oh yeah, my plan is I will have finished Red Dead before the Game of the Year talk. I'm going to push on with that this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be hammering into Red Dead a lot to get it done.
See, like genuinely, this isn't me just trying to rush you. I would say you can blitz the story on that and go back and do things. See if you just focus on story and strangers and don't worry about the hunting and all that shit. You can do that after the game's finished, sort of thing, without worrying.
Yeah, I'm not chasing any of the legendary hunts or anything like that. Just hunting when I need for my camp.
Crafting the pouches and shit like that to increase your inventory. By the time you get to the epilogue, you can buy them off the fucking fence.
Okay.
I didn't even realise.
Oh, right.
So you could spend hours getting all these perfect pelts and stuff, and then by the time you've got fucking everything to unlock the master pelt thing at the end, or the master satchel, you would be right at the end of the game anyway. So I would just advise fucking ignoring them and buying them.
I'll just save my money and buy that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, I must admit, I've actually slowly veered towards doing that anyway. Just doing the stranger missions and the main story ones. So I think chapter. Did you say there were 5 or 6 chapters, Toast?
6, and
6
then there's another
a couple
few
of prologues.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
or epilogues.
Yeah, I'm in chapter 3, and I'll be playing a lot over to not tomorrow, but I'll play a lot on Sunday and the rest of the week next week. But
I think by the end of chapter 4 is when it'll get its hooks into you story-wise, probably. That's when it starts ramping up.
Yeah, chapter 4 was it was a bit, oh wow. And, oh fuck. So,
Yeah.
you got a lot to look forward to, Castle. And that's about it. How about you, Toast? What have you been up to?
Do you not get any Black Friday shopping in?
No, I bought my sub, which I suppose was Black Friday. Now I haven't even frigging dispatched the thing yet.
I bought my stuff 3 hours earlier than you, and it came the next day.
They said
2 boxes out of 3 came the next day.
Oh, you bastard! I haven't even had the dispatch email, so I'm hoping they'll send it next week.
Those are on sale here in the U.S. too. It's called the Hopsy machine.
Yeah,
I think they're on sale on Black Friday right now for $79.99, and they're usually like over $200. So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, last time I looked in it, like the selection of beers seemed not so great.
They looked pretty good to me. They had Lagunitas in there. They had, I don't know all the beers all over the place, but it seemed like there was a lot more West Coast stuff on there.
Yeah, the one we get in the UK was quite a lot of Belgian beers. Is it Belgian company? Because the company's got BV on the end, isn't it? Is that Belgium or Dutch? I think it's Dutch, isn't it?
Heineken Dutch, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think.
But a lot of the actual individual brands are like brewed in Belgium and stuff. It's all over that sort of area.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. I've just bought the little small compact one.
Yeah, that's what I've got. That's the 2 that I use, the compacts.
Yeah, it was a good deal. I think it was about 120 down to 49 or something.
Yeah.
And then with the that code you gave me, I got another discount, so I managed to get the sub and 1 talk to go in it for under £50.
Nice.
With free postage.
Yep.
Good deal.
Yeah, very good.
I'm not even going to try and attempt to guess what dollars are anymore to pounds after the pound's gone with Brexit.
It's up and down, up and down. It's mainly down.
I remember when it used to be simple, it was double.
Yeah, it used to be. You guys were twice what ours was.
Yeah. I remember at one point, ages and ages back, I might be misremembering this, but I'm sure like when I was in my 20s, which was a long, long time ago, I'm pretty sure at one point it was £1 was $4.
Right now, currently it's 1 to 1.28, so it's almost 1 to 1.
Fuck's sake.
Brexit was a good choice, right?
Yeah, it certainly was not.
Oh, shit.
I'm still hoping it might not happen.
Yeah, all the politicians are bailing on it. So if they change their mind and leave the party, why can't the public change? Like have a vote now? Exactly. They actually know what's going on.
That's not how government works, though.
That's why I fucking hate people that voted against Scottish independence. We'd have just been sitting back with our feet up going, oh, look at these dicks making a fucking mess of everything. We don't need to worry. But no, now we get dragged into it.
You got dragged into it with us.
Fucking.
Well,
it's the bloody North.
Didn't majority of the people from Scotland that voted to join wanted to join so they could join the European Union?
Oh, we've been in the Union the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole campaign for getting Scotland to stay was better together. And as soon as everybody's together, they want to fucking isolate us from the rest.
Got ya.
We're isolated together.
Yeah. Fucking stranded
they just meant
our fucking island with Theresa May.
I would say they just meant the island, not all of Europe.
Fucking dickheads.
And then you guys might get your own wall too, but over in Ireland, right? Because there talks about like how they're like saying that Northern Ireland they might want a wall put up on the border.
You might get one between Scotland and England if Scotland rejoins the Union after independence. We don't.
Fuck a referendum. Let's just go back to fucking wartime. That's what it'll take.
You guys
just a bunch of fucking Glasgow junkies stabbing people with infected needles. Stay back.
Isn't that London already?
But we'll just settle our junkies at the border. If any of you try and come near us, they'll poke you.
What was that movie where there was a big wall between England and Scotland and all the zombies were behind the wall?
Oh, fuck.
World War Z.
Can't remember.
Did you say World War Z, Moose?
World War Z was filmed in
zombies with the
Glasgow.
Wall.
But actually, my fucking Mrs. Dad was in that as some bystander, fucking sprinting down the street trying to get away from the
sweet.
zombies.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like they came over and fucking took over Glasgow, like George Square, and made it look like Philadelphia or some shit, I think it was. Just changed all the signs and stuff. It must just be cheaper to film over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you get big tax breaks for filming in the UK.
Yeah, just like over here, certain states and cities, you get a bigger tax break for filming in than you do in
that's
other
where
areas.
all those Alaska shows came out, but they just got rid of that tax break, so all the Alaska shows are going to go away now.
Yeah.
You get a lot of places. Canada's a big stand-in as well, isn't it?
Yep. People go to Canada a lot to film.
Well, let's get into Toast this week.
Yeah.
We got sidetracked there.
Not a lot. Red Dead. I finally got my Master Hunter stuff done and unlocked the last legendary animal hunt. So I've done that. I was going to start my playthrough earlier, but then I realised I hadn't fucking turned VODs on Mixer, which I'm going to have to do. Like my asshole playthrough that I'm doing where I just antagonise everyone.
Yeah.
So I'll probably start that at some point over the weekend when I can be bothered logging onto Mixer and changing my settings. A fucking shit week for gaming. A tiny bit of Black Ops or Blackout even before I got on there. I don't really think I've played anything. Black Friday I bought a sound bar to go under my monitor.
Oh, nice.
Just a fucking wee cheap one, but I was going for, like, if I can't be bothered fucking wearing the headphones, I've got no option just now if I want to play on the monitor, because it's not got speakers, so just got that. And it plugs optical into my Astros sort of thing, so, or the base station for the Astros anyway, so I don't need to fuck about with cables or anything, it's just always there if I want it.
Just the optical audio input.
That boring as fuck week, and I'm working in 4 hours or some shit again, so that'll be fun.
So are you drinking?
I'm drinking Gandalf and rum and coke. Fucking Kraken and Pepsi. So once the Gandalf torp's done, I'll be moving on to that. I've already got it mixed up, sitting in a big fucking 2-litre bottle. So
nice. So is your work tomorrow? Since you're staying up, is it like basic stuff, or is it difficult shit that you're gonna like regret staying up to do this?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna regret this. From the outside, people would say I install life protection fucking devices, so I probably shouldn't do that on no sleep, never mind after fucking however many drinks I'm going to have, because I'm going to need to keep drinking to stay awake. They're just getting that sloppy drunk stage where I can't quite pass out and then I go to work.
Perfect.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it all figured out.
Yeah. I don't fucking is it Moose then, or is Moose saved for last? Who's next?
Nah, we can go with Moose.
No,
that's fine.
Yeah, it's not a whole long list because got a new addition to the family.
Congrats, man.
2 weeks ago. Yep. So I feel you on your 3 hours sleep, Toast, but you know that's me every night, buddy. So sack up, Susie.
But you're not at work just now, are you?
No, I'm not.
Some slight respite.
It feels like work. Castle can vouch, and I've got 3 kids now.
Oh, yeah.
That when you're at home and they're not at school, it's not a day off. It's more work than work.
Yeah.
You
it's
stop
more work
looking
than
forward
going
to
to work,
Fridays and start dreading them at some point. But I did manage to get some Blackout in, obviously. I'm somewhat addicted to that game. I picked up a couple games in the sale. I picked up Spyro. It wasn't on sale, but 3 games for $40. That's a pretty good deal, and I figured my wife and kids might want to join in on that one, so I was doing that one for the family. Then
I really want to get that, but I'm determined not to spend any more money until after Christmas.
I know, right?
Just like in my mind, I decided I was doing that.
And then I got Odyssey, but I am too intimidated to start it at this point. So it's just kind of sitting there in the pile of shame.
You'll love it when you start it.
I know. I can't wait.
It's probably a wise choice to hold off.
Right. And then I picked up Team Eevee. I'm a head sitter. I don't know why anybody would pick Pikachu after finding out what I found out about Eevee. She's like a super Pokemon, basically. She can evolve water weapons,
80 million
fire.
things.
Yeah, she's super versatile. I don't know why anybody would pick that stupid Pikachu, but that's besides the point, I guess. So I've been kind of addicted to that. And then last night I was kind of flipping through my games, and I actually landed on Borderlands and started the first Borderlands 360 back compat. So
nice.
Want to start playing that trilogy there.
Fantastic games. I still have to finish the pre-sequel. Like, that's the only one I had issues like really getting into. But
and that's the third game, correct?
I think
what's that?
That's the third game.
Yeah.
You go Borderlands 2, and then you play the pre-sequel. That's right?
Well, if it depends how you want. If you want to go in chronological order of story, the pre-sequel would be in the middle. But as in release, that's the way they were released.
Gotcha.
Was Borderlands 2, and then the pre-sequel.
Kind of like a Red Dead deal where they did the prequel after the first game, or the second game, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. That's, I've been on the run. We got family in town. My sister's in town. My mom's in town. I got cousins. So actually, I'm hosting a party right now at my house, and I've locked myself in the bedroom. So,
so is this a good thing? Is this like I'm getting away from my family for a little bit?
A little break here. It's been a long couple days. But no, they're not bad at all. They're all good. It's just everybody's got at least 2 to 3 kids, and it gets loud real quick.
Got you.
What
are you drinking tonight?
Sorry about that. I am drinking. It's a Denver Pale Ale made by Great Divide Brewing here in Colorado. It's just a good American pale ale. Not too much bite to it. Real smooth, but still got a little alcohol in it. I think it's like around 6%, 6.5%, something like that.
That's one of your favorites, right? Because I think because were you drinking that last podcast too?
No, but I said that because I was doing Sober October, so I said if I were drinking a beer, this is what I'd be drinking. So, I held to my word, and that's what I've got tonight.
There you go.
I thought Sober October for you was just weed.
No, it's everything. No booze, no weed, nothing. It was not fun, but
What about caffeine?
Yeah, caffeine.
Okay, how good, insane if I couldn't have caffeine.
I'm not one of those, Castle. Come on.
Okay, just check.
See,
I don't drink coffee.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't drink tea or coffee. I don't get people that do.
I like iced tea. I don't really like hot tea a whole lot.
It's like they turn around and they say, but once you get used to the taste, it's good. Like, why the fuck should I have to get used to that taste? If I don't like it to start with.
Same with beer.
No, I say that's the same thing with beer a lot. But from the very first sip you ever had?
No, dude. That first Keystone Light tastes like trash.
I would say my first beer, I was like,
You just have to drink 9 of them, and you're like, hey, this stuff's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's like sake. The first shot of sake is garbage. It tastes like rotten cabbage. But by the third carafe, you're like, this stuff is delicious.
I love sake. Yeah. I like hot sake.
Is that
I do too. Going out to
Japanese
sushi.
shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, rice wine.
It's hot. They serve it hot.
Yeah, you can drink it cold. Like, it depends on the type, because there's like a creamy sake too. But
I do the
cold.
cheap stuff out of the sake machine, Castle.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm on a different level of sake then.
Japan have been
I'm not
fucking
fancy
shooting up
about
doing a
any-
bunch of expensive whiskies, haven't they?
Yeah, they actually supposed to have really good whiskeys. I haven't picked any up, but I've been reading a lot about them. But apparently they got some good shit. I'm sure it's good. I mean,
They got good beef. I know that.
yeah, they do.
Just try to copy the Scottish, ain't they? Fucking whiskey and beef.
Yeah, whiskey and beef. There you go. It's like little.
What else do you really
stuff.
need?
Not a
Coffee.
lot. Not fucking coffee.
I can't stand the taste of coffee.
Oh, I love coffee. I can't help it.
I actually drink a hot chocolate every morning instead of coffee.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm a giant man-child.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like something of fucking...
Then you're goddamn right I put marshmallows in that shit.
Hey, man, that's the only way to... I would do that, too, if I had hot chocolate. I would definitely throw marshmallows in that shit.
Nah, I just run to the 7-Eleven after I drop my kids off every morning.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess I'll get into what I've been up to. Let's see. I played a lot of games this week. In like chapter 7 now of Final Fantasy 15, so I'm halfway in.
Yeah, I looked at that, and your Final Fantasy shit compared to mine, and I think I've played like 15 hours more than you, and 15 hours less than you, and I've got fucking way more completion percentage or something. So I take it you restarted a bunch.
I restarted. I had like a good 25 hours in, and then I restarted the whole thing. So
yeah, because I think it was at least 10% more or some shit for 15 hours less. It was confused me for a second.
Yeah,
it's just when you said about a fucking... I was like, Kabowski was saying shit, it's going to take you till 2020 to finish that game.
That's if I end up restarting again.
Game Hub. Yeah.
Dude, I've got to do that with just about every game in my backlog. I start them, and I'm like 15, 20 hours in, and I'm like, what in the fuck is this? So start over, erase the save, and play it to about that same spot again, and then never touch it.
That's why I have
do that.
That's why I have Final Fantasy Monday. Like Monday, that's the only game I play just to make sure I finish it. So
I'm kicking myself for not picking that game up at Redbox when it was $5.
It's a really good game. Definitely worth $5. I think they have a pretty good sale on the the King's whatever edition where it comes with all the DLC and shit.
I bought too many games already.
But so halfway through that, of course, playing more Red Dead. Plan on getting that finished soon, as we were saying earlier. Jumped into Destiny 2
chapter
today.
Chapter 3 you are?
Yeah, I'm in Chapter 3. Yeah, I completed Chapter 2, so I'm definitely in Chapter 3.
So is that what camp is that? I'm just trying to fucking picture it.
It's the one on the river.
It's still on the river.
Yeah.
Like the lake with the feuding families.
Also. Yep, exactly.
Where you go, is that where you find the German family to set up camp?
Nah, yes. Yeah, that's right.
It's where you have the circus guy.
Yeah, but that camp, I think it is. Like, that's how you end up moving to that camp area.
Yeah, you go save their father.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And they take you down by the river.
Yeah. The last mission I did involved moonshine for story-wise stuff.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
That's why I only want to say involve moonshine. I didn't want to ruin it for you.
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, I played that. I jumped into Destiny 2 today because Charlie Mops was on and playing it, and I didn't know. My kid randomly took a morning nap, and I was like, he never does this, so he's probably not going to be asleep very long. So I jumped in there with him. And that game feels so slow after playing Call of Duty so much.
Oh yeah.
So because we jumped into competitive multiplayer. I mean, I was terrible at it, and also I was like, man, it's just everything feels sluggish compared to Call of Duty.
Yeah, I had that going from Titanfall back to Destiny. It's like that's when you notice the difference between a 60 FPS game and a 30 FPS.
Yep, definitely.
The first, I don't even know. Has Destiny 2 made it to 60 FPS, or did they stick with 30?
I think just PC is 60.
Yeah, I don't think it's 60
They
on
wanted
console.
it 30 for the sort of story.
I think
there
was something that they couldn't get it going on PlayStation at 60, so they locked it for Xbox 2 or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
I remember something like that last year about this time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, also Victor Vaughn or whatever it is, been playing that. That's been my snack time with my kid game because I don't put my headset on or anything. I can play that without the music or
and that's the
whatever.
Games with Gold this week?
It was
or last month?
It was last month.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
game
Diablo-esque.
Okay. Oh, I did get Diablo too. I forgot to mention that one.
Nice.
Yeah. But you can
great
jump.
game.
Hopefully you can get into it. Unlike me.
Yeah, you can jump in Victor Vaughn, which is pretty cool because they have a lot of secret hidden rooms and stuff. And some of the ways to get to it is to
jump just
platform
off the
against walls, bounce back and forth off walls to get to them and shit like that.
That's cool.
So I actually been enjoying that game. It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
They're multiplayer on that one?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And then what else did I play? I forget. Oh, last week after the podcast, me, Maldo, Shine, and Toast all played some Blackout. And, of course, we would get my first Blackout win when I was completely shit-faced.
You were blacked out.
At least you were alive at the end.
Yeah, I was alive, yeah.
Hey, that's an accomplishment to be alive for the victory.
Yeah. It was like me and Toast versus one guy at the end, and we just kind of triangled and pushed him until Toast got the kill.
I genuinely thought it was going to be I thought we were going to fuck it up because everybody was alive towards the end, and I was saying there's no need to expose yourself, we've got the circle, and then somebody would creep out and get fucking downed and crawl back to get picked up, and I'm like, right, okay, nobody needs to move, we've got the circle, and somebody would fuck off and get shot again.
In a conversation, I could hear it in my head.
I'm pretty sure like all of us were pretty drunk except for maybe Shine.
I still remember playing that one night with Ras. I swear I was going to put a bullet in the back of his head. I was like, dude, if you jump through one more fucking window, when we're playing quiet.
So yeah, I mean, those are all the stuff I've really gotten into. Borderlands 2, start that up again, which I'm playing the Handsome Jack collection version of Borderlands 2, and it looks really good on the Xbox One.
It does, yeah.
Like compared to the backwards compatible one.
What character did you go with?
I went with the Psycho because I have never played as him, so it's pretty interesting.
I can't
remember
the Commando in one.
Mine's was the one that summons the robot. That was the one that I fucking maxed out first.
Oh, the Necromancer?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Well, I did the Psycho, and the way I chose, you choose your head and colors and all that stuff. So like he has the like Psycho mask, but he's wearing the beer chugging helmet thing with the 2 beers and straws coming out of it. Nice. And then he has a tattoo on his stomach that says "Beer or Die." So, and then his like special is like he just fucking goes ape shit with like an axe, like they do in the game when they're charging at you with their axe. And you like kind of, I guess you must get a defensive buff because I wasn't taking a lot of damage when I used that. So, but I don't know, just got in the mood for Borderlands and playing it. I'm like, it just reminded me, man, this game is so damn good. I can't wait for the 3rd one or 4th one, technically, I guess. Other than that, that's really all I got into. Same thing as Moose. It's Thanksgiving, so yesterday we were down visiting my parents, and today my wife's been shopping all day, I should say, and I watched a kiddo. And tonight I am drinking my go-to beer, Shinerbach. It's one of my favorite go-tos. Pretty good.
Ras would be proud of you.
Dude, I love Shinerbach. I drink it.
Good old Texas beer.
It is. Very good beer. But other than that, I guess we'll get into some housekeeping real quick. I just wanted to quickly remind everyone that we do have a Patreon, so if you want to support us, you can find the link in the show notes. We also have a merch, and you can find that link in the... No, I don't put that in. Do I put that in the show notes? I think I do. If I don't, it's merchroom.com/collections/16OZ. And come join us on Discord, where we do a lot of cool things, like it's the holidays, so we're doing a Secret Santa right now. So if anyone that is a Discord member that hasn't already signed up, we have a chat room dedicated to Secret Santa. We just need you to come in, put your Xbox gamer tag, right? Because we're doing Xbox gifts.
Gamer tag and region.
Yeah. And region, yep. Because reason why we're doing Xbox has that nice feature of buy as a gift kind of deal. So,
but the code it sends out is region locked, so we have to split it between regions. So.
And it's not just us participating in this. Our buddies over at Offset Radio are also joining in on the fun. We're doing a combined effort on it. So hopefully we get a good turnout and everyone gets something cool.
Yep. $20 limit, isn't it? Or so, yeah,
$20 limit, yep.
And, well, the fucking sales go on until next week, basically, don't they? Because they do a fucking Cyber Monday week as well. So, if you get signed up now, that's... Well, I don't know. The parents aren't going to be done for a month, so probably that's fucking useless.
Yeah.
Parents are going to get done after the 30th. So, that's all there is to it, really.
Yep. get into the news. First up, what do we got going on here? First up, which actually I think is something. Man, my mouse is acting funny. My bad. Warface. Interesting story about Warface. I turned on my PlayStation 4, and the game I downloaded was Warface.
And are you serious?
Yeah, I
buy fucking Last of Us.
Or Spider-Man.
I gotta click the buy button still, which
God
I'm gonna
of
do because
War?
that sale goes on till through the 27th, so I got time.
Cool.
I just
'Cause
did.
I don't think you'll ever get the remastered stuff for less than
That's
$6.
No,
I
yeah, I'm
think
definitely
it's
getting it.
6 or
Yeah.
7 at Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah, it always drops down to that, but I don't think it's ever going to go lower. That includes the standalone thing that came later, like the story just about the girl, like how she started out or some shit. It's definitely worth it. You fucking buy it.
I'm going to. Yeah, definitely said I am.
That's what you fucking say. We'll see.
I got till the 27th. I got 5 more days. I looked at the date of the sale. So
Did you play Warface, Castle?
yeah, I did, and it was pretty decent. I don't think it's as good as
microtransactions
Titanfall.
out the ass, isn't it?
There's a lot of that. Yeah, it looks like they
Like 7
heavily
different
push
currencies.
Yeah, definitely not something. It's something that I have. So the reason why I turned on my PlayStation was my wife was working and using the desk where my Xbox is set up, and I was like, well, this is a perfect time to fire the PlayStation up. And then this is the first thing I downloaded because it wasn't too big of a file, and then it's okay. I don't think it's like. It's nothing to be like. I wasn't like, wow, this is amazing. I played it on the 360 because it was out on the 360 for a little bit, and then I guess it definitely looks better than it was back then. But I don't know. It's okay. It's your typical free shooter game that wants you to spend a lot of money on it.
You asked, well, on Discord you messaged about free to play games, didn't you? Like just to get something going quickly. And I noticed there's an America's Army fucking thing on. Did anybody ever play America's Army? On PC?
No.
That is.
It was, I think it's like, I might be wrong, based off of the same sort of, the Arma engine or something. But like America's Army came out as like a fucking, released by the army as like a promotional game.
I think I remember that kind of back.
It was actually pretty good because it's built off like whatever
school.
engine it is. It's good.
Okay.
But
I'll have to check that out.
The thing about, I don't know if it's like a close combat version or something, because even with Battlefield, I don't like it on consoles, but see when I played PC gaming, I noticed that I do like much bigger shooters for some reason. I don't know why. It just felt fucking better playing like Battlefield or America's Army or Armour, things like that on the PC as opposed to playing on a console.
Okay.
So I think that this free-to-play thing, it was like America's Army, and then it had some subtitle under it, and I think it was something to do with close quarters or something.
Okay, I'll check it out then. So, well, going back to Warface, I'm part of this stat now, I guess. Global publisher My.com has announced that the free-to-play shooter Warface has now hit a new milestone of 5 million registered players on consoles. You
were number 5 million.
I was, because this was on what, like Wednesday, I think it was, or something like that, or Tuesday. No, Wednesday, because I came home from work early. To celebrate this, they will be releasing another new and free update called Gold Peak on the 27th of November. So,
Gold Peak.
Oh, I read it as gold. I don't know why I read that as gold.
That was that's the game that's getting mouse and keyboard support on the Xbox, isn't it? I seem to remember that was in the list.
No,
that was on the list.
Oh
no, was that Warframe? I thought Warface.
No, I think
Warframe is the first one.
And Warface, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Oh, is Warface on the Xbox as well?
It's coming out.
In the preview program. I don't know if it's out yet.
Yeah, because I remember hearing like it was a couple of months ago they announced something about it coming, didn't they?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
Sure, it was in our news, and I didn't pay attention to it then.
I downloaded it out of the preview program, and then found out it was all about microtransactions, and then deleted it before I even played a minute of it.
Oh yeah.
But they were selling the preview for $25. You could buy access to the whole game, but it's going to be a free-to-play game.
Yeah, it's just a money grab. That's what that is.
One of those deals.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I mean, slightly derailing, but like Warframe is all about fucking microtransactions, but they hide it well.
Mm-hmm. They hide it well, and you can actually work.
You can grind 72 hours or whatever if you want to do something, or you can spend like $2.
Right.
Yep.
But I think that's a lot of the times, like, as soon as Warframe came up, Moose is talking about microtransactions, and that's because they haven't hidden them, I'm guessing. So it just gives, I think, fucking the more effort they put into like disguising it, like, and things, like, the better a game. Because Warframe, nobody talks about the microtransactions a lot. They talk about how smooth the gameplay is and all that, because they've got layers before you hit the microtransaction.
Yeah, I've brought up the microtransaction. Like, I think that, yeah, they definitely, I mean, all free-to-play games are going to have microtransactions.
Yeah,
how else are they going to make money? But the one thing I like about Warframe is that you can get things without spending money.
Right.
You do have to grind for it. But, I mean, I have like 6 different Warframes and a shit ton of weapons and everything in it, and I never dropped a dime in that game. So,
and this isn't in our news, but it's a shit news story. But just going off of that, do you know how the whole Belgium loot box shit that was going on months ago?
With FIFA.
Made the ruling that it'd be illegal and Overwatch and all that had to change. Square Enix have basically pulled all their mobile games from Belgium because they are free to play with loot boxes. That's the only way they make money, so there was no point in them fucking restructuring a game and taking away the only avenue for them to take money.
Yeah, damn. Just don't sell it there.
So they've just pulled them instead. It's just the mobile games. So
yeah,
but that
still
could
sucks.
be like the start of fucking whatever happens next. Like, fucking imagine if they end up banning like battle passes. No, they won't, because you see that.
Yeah, they show you like what you're working your way up towards. Yeah.
But like, what would they do if fucking Fortnite's rewards were blind?
Or
they
FIFA?
Wouldn't ban fucking Fortnite.
Could they ban FIFA in Belgium?
I think they had to made them rework so that you have to see the odds and all that sort of shit for the card packs that you buy. I don't know, to be honest. Get an update off of Ryan actually and let you know next week.
Perfect.
Actually, I mean, what Belgium's doing, I don't think is a bad thing. I mean, it does kind of suck to buy something and have no clue what you're going to get and end up getting the same thing again or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or having your kid rack up $1,000 in microtransactions in a month without you being notified.
Is that a personal experience?
No, my kids don't touch the consoles yet, so
okay.
I'm still safe.
Yeah, Cass, so that guy that used to shove pills up his ass, his kid done that.
Oh, yeah. That don't surprise me. His kid has been in our parties.
COD points. COD points is what he wasted all the money on. Fucking $800 or something before the credit card company fucking said anything about it. He got it all back, I'm sure. It was either COD points or GTA money, I can't remember. I think it was COD points. But the thing with the Belgium thing is, once all Europe's eventually going to follow. I don't see any situation where they don't, because that's the way it usually works. Like for all of the European Union. Right now, fucking the company doesn't care. They'll just pull it from one market, but when they have to pull it from the whole of Europe, what the fuck?
They won't be able to do that. They have no choice but to adapt. Yeah, because that'll hurt them in the pockets huge. Square is already hurting pretty bad right now, so.
Yeah. The press conference. Yeah, we've got an announcement. Yeah. Everything's cancelled. This guy's
yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. But.
It's just interesting for the future anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Go back to your regularly scheduled programming. And I know I didn't say regularly right there. I'm fucking feeling it already.
Next news is is Anthem. Some news about Anthem. Anthem's executive producer Mark, I guess that's Dara, has come out on Twitter to squash the rumors that Anthem is about to be delayed. The rumor circulating on Reddit says that Anthem will be delayed for 1 month for an unknown reason. Anthem is scheduled to release February, that famous date, February 22nd of 2019. I hope it don't get delayed again, but at the same, if it does get delayed, I'm not going to be one of those people that get mad because there's plenty of games coming out, and also I'd rather it be good and ready to go than not finished and come out kind of thing.
I mean, let's face it, EA needs to get this one right.
100%.
EA desperately needs a win.
Although around about that time is probably when I'm going to be playing Battlefield because the fucking full game will be released.
Yeah, that's right.
All the war stories will be out and all the maps will probably be out by that point. Plus the fucking Ring of Fire Battle Royale mode is March, isn't it?
Yeah, that's March.
Have any of you guys played any Battlefield yet?
Not yet.
No. I'm saving my trial for when that Battle Royale mode comes out, like for EA.
I've played it. It's Battlefield.
I'm glad I cancelled my pre-order. Like, I know I was getting it a lot cheaper with the whole fucking EA access buying within the game thing and all that, but I'm glad I cancelled because Call of Duty and Red Dead fucking going back to Red Dead Online's might come next week.
Should be, hopefully.
Yeah,
should be. November's only one more week left, right?
Yeah, it's only a week left.
To me, for
So
Battlefield,
next week.
instead of feeling like a new game, it feels like Battlefield 1.2.
Yeah.
It's just more of the same, really, with less freedom as your operator than you had in Battlefield 1.
Yeah. I think Battlefield is much better when they do the modern shooters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Battlefield 1 was visually great, but it just felt clunky and slow because they were keeping it real with the weapons and all that sort of shit.
It's more of the same, Toast. It's more of the same.
So do you guys think their Battle Royale is going to be good at all? Or
I don't know.
Because at this point, I can't... I like Blackout so much, I just can't see anything else topping it right now.
No, it's so awesome.
It could be that it's more like PUBG, as in you don't have perks and all that weird shit, so it could be cool. And then, like, you don't need... If it's a big map, like, you want to occasionally be sniping and all that shit, so the slowness might not hurt it as much. Because, I mean, close quarters fights in Battle Royale are pretty rare. It's usually mid-distance that you end up fighting unless you camp up in a building.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think camping up in a building in Battlefield will feel... Well, it's Battlefield, you could fucking blow up the wall.
Yeah, that's what's going to be cool.
That,
blow the whole bottom of the building.
Now you brought that up.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, shit, that might be actually really cool.
I think somebody's upstairs, right? Fuck it, just pop the wall.
That is one thing, is the blast physics in that game are unreal. I threw a one of those, long bottle-looking grenades in a small house, and it blew out 3 of the walls.
Oh, shit.
Like,
it was crazy.
Milk's
he's
loving
all
it.
in on that.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
It's a fucking shame, because I want to play with him, but I just can't. I'm too tied up with Battle Royale modes, and the fact that it's delayed on that has stopped me buying it, basically.
I don't blame you, man. I was gonna.
I like the fucking sit down for a maximum of 30 minutes if you fucking win a game or some shit in COD and Blackout.
Yeah, I
like
yeah,
it's just like sort of good time chunk.
Yes,
like it's long enough to feel long, like long enough to be long, but not feel long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Long enough to have a
you'll
sense of
always squeeze in a couple more at the end of the night. Make sure you get a decent, like, alright, last one. No, we dropped, we died, fuck it, right, we'll do another one, but last one, as long as this is a good one, it'll be the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
That pretty much sums up every Friday night after the podcast.
Or you end up winning, and you're like, alright, now we play till we lose, which lasts about 5 minutes.
Yeah, when we won that, I was like, yep, I'm good, I'm going to bed. Oh, shit.
Isn't Red Dead supposed to be coming out with some sort of Battle Royale online also?
Yeah. Like, they've already got a sort of mode on GTA Online, so I'm guessing I'll be building it off of that, but you won't be parachuting in. I don't know what the fuck you'll do.
Yeah, right. They drop you hooded off of a wagon and
different areas of the map or some shit. Nah, Red Dead Online I'm fucking really looking forward to.
I hope I like
but
that.
Rockstar, with their they're good, as in they'll take their time and they release a product, but a lot of the time with GTA they say this update will come out in March, and then it comes out no March, no April. Oh right, it'll come out in May.
They're like, we're Rockstar, we'll do what the fuck we want.
But they'll just drop it with no announcement or anything too.
Yeah, so although I want it to come out in the next week, I'm not fucking confident it's going to, because I'm used to GTA Online updates. Like fucking Heist were meant to come out 6 months after the game or something, and took like 2 years.
Right. Yep.
There aren't exact time scales before MD fucking messages me. I'm sick of getting fucking messages about shit I say when I'm drunk.
I think you'll find that.
So you guys aren't adding a correction section to the show then?
That's probably worth it, yeah. Just we'll do it any time that I get pissed. We'll do a correction section next week.
Retraction section.
Yeah, fucking. Because Raz isn't always able to make it on the podcast, I was thinking he should come in with a segment whenever he's missed where he reviews the last show and he pulls us up for anything that we said that was bullshit.
Okay, that'd be pretty funny.
Or if anybody, because I know, Surf, you're missing one at the start of next month, so you could come back and say, fucking, this is what I thought, and Toast, this is what you spoke shit about.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good actually. If whoever misses an episode, they have to give a critique.
Because I'm going to be honest, the only time I fucking listen to an episode of this is when I've missed it, because I hate listening to myself.
Yeah, right.
Me
too.
we
can come in and be like, you know what? You were telling tales. Telltale Skybound has confirmed that work has begun on the final episodes of Telltale's Walking Dead. Many of the people who worked on the game for Telltale will be working for Skybound to finish the game. No release date has been given. I just wanted to get that part out of the way. That was perfect. Like once you start talking, I was like, I gotta segue.
That's like your first segue that I actually appreciate. Fucking however many months.
I mean, all of these like news stories are so far apart. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get any segues in? So I'm good. If I got just that one tonight, that works for me. No surprise there. We talk about that almost every week, but it's good stuff that people are working. But after that game's over, you know, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah,
it's got to be
someday else to take the license and make a game on a good engine, and then we'll realise how shit it was. Has anybody looked into Overkill's Walking Dead at all?
Nope.
Dude, I watched a review on it.
Fucking really.
I watched a review on it, and it is getting bashed.
Yeah, this might be
is it out?
All sorts of glitch. Yeah, it's out. I didn't even realise.
Dude, where's Ryan shouting from the rooftops about the best game ever?
He's fucking playing FIFA or fucking sitting in his wanking chariot.
Talking shit.
He's playing something on his mobile.
Yeah, FIFA mobile. That's it.
But they talked. It just sounds like it's like not rewarding at all, and like the game modes are your basic like, here, defend this area from hordes of zombies coming in, and like, you know, it just didn't sound good. So, I watched it. It didn't even look that good. Like, I forgot who was talking about it. I can't even remember if it. I don't know if I saw it.
Kind of Funny guys spoke about it. If you listen to them.
I have not all caught up on them yet, because this was this week I saw it, and I haven't caught up on their show.
Yeah, I listened to their daily show, and they're not recording this week.
They didn't record their daily show at all this week?
No, they just did their Let's Plays and other things.
Yeah. See, we dedicated.
Show. I struggle to listen to the weekly show.
Yeah, they've got a kind of Funny Games daily.
Yeah. It's Games Cast or some shit, the weekly one that I listen to.
Okay. Yeah, I think they did record that one this week still.
Yeah. But I've got like fucking 18 podcasts I listen to, so I struggle. through the week to fit it in. Depends on.
That's a lot.
Like, if I'm working, I work with my Bluetooth headphones on like 90% of the time. But it just depends. If I'm having to communicate a lot with the guy I'm working with, then I don't listen as much, so I end up fucking behind.
Yeah, the daily ones, if I miss the day, I usually read the description, and if I already know all the news, I just skip it.
Yeah.
Well, do you know about this news about Cliff Bleszinski? The former Epic Games dev and Gears of War figurehead has claimed that he will never make another game again.
Your boy Cliffy B's giving quits.
Apparently, he made the announcement while responding to somebody on Twitter. The tweet he was responding to has since been deleted. Bleszinski studio Boss Key Productions closed down earlier this year following the release of the first-person shooter Lawbreakers and Battle Royale game, which wasn't released. It was like Battle Royale, that Radical Heights was in that early whatever preview mode.
Early access.
Like super early, yeah. At the time, he said he was going to take time off to reflect, saying that video games will always be a part of his life and that he wants to do something new someday. However, it now appears that he is officially done. Do you take a guy just tweeting back at someone that probably talks shit to him on Twitter saying, "I'll never make a game again"? Do you take that as an official statement or just a guy being annoyed by a troll?
Probably a bit upset with how Radical Heights went, but he'll have another idea and he won't be able to resist trying it out. So I don't believe it.
He was on Twitter calling people knobs, which is a fucking vastly underused word.
Yeah,
even though Americans would call people knobs.
I know what a knob is. It's funny. I love it.
Coming from an American, that's what threw me off. Because you never fucking hear it from an American. I'm sure he'll disappear and then he's going to get the itch. He's going to have an idea and he's going to get involved with a studio or fucking do his own thing or something. In the meantime, I'm sure he's just sitting back, tweeting about the fact he has a hot fucking girlfriend or wife, because that's all he ever does. Enjoying life.
Yeah. I mean, like when you have a resume like his, and then also like obviously he has a passion for this stuff, so I can't see him being like completely done.
Like, I swear to God, like, see Radical Heights, I think if that came to console, that would be my favourite Battle Royale. Shit.
I know, I watched so many people stream that. It looks so fucking fun.
Yeah, it was just they ran out of money to keep the fucking studio going before they could actually release that game fully. Because it was like Steam Early Access or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But Lawbreakers was a fucking shit show from what... Well, no, I heard it was a decent game, but as far as like the actual player count, there was not like 2 people online at one point. Within like the first couple of months.
Just 2 guys hanging out in a lobby together.
So, you just want to duel?
Yeah.
Was Lawbreakers a like Overwatch style game?
Crackdown.
What was it?
It was
Crackdown, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Well, it was a team deathmatch mainly game mode, like versus multiplayer, but you could...
It was all vertical play, wasn't it?
You could go anti-gravity depending on your character and all that sort of shit. Like, people would be able to float in the air for longer and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
From what I heard, like, the gameplay and all that, there was no problems with it. It just didn't fucking... I don't know, didn't fucking do the press right or something, because they just got no players. It was PlayStation exclusive as well. Otherwise I would have tried it.
Okay.
It's a shame, because what was he up until Gears 3 or something? He was like the main Gears guy.
Yeah, I think he's like, was he an Epic founder?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, pretty sure he was the Epic founder.
It's just, I mean, fair enough, he went on and tried his own thing and it failed. It's a shame. But I'm sure he's fucking still happy he tried.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Because fucking, I'm not like I don't hate the new Gears, but they're fucking shit compared to the first three.
I have to play them all.
The problem is, I enjoyed Gears 4, but the problem is, I think you can. I think that's the problem Microsoft is suffering. They've got one or two really big franchises, but you can only tell a story for so long before it gets boring.
Yeah.
Unless you do the God of War thing where you just totally reinvent the franchise. And I'm hoping that's maybe what they're going to try and do with Gears of War 5.
The only thing I've done in Gears of War 4 is just the Horde mode. I love the Gears Horde modes. But
oh yeah, it's a great game. It's just a fucking, I don't know. It's maybe me channeling a little bit of fucking my Raz, like anti fucking. It's Japanese shit. I didn't like the fucking young bucks coming in for the new story. Like, I would have much rather kept like an old character, even if it didn't follow Marcus. Like follow another one of the old characters.
I must admit, I actually quite liked the new group. I thought they were quite good characters. But I felt it just needed. They just need to take the gameplay up a bit.
His son's a dick.
Oh, he looks a bit tougher in the new game.
I think there must have been some time passed with that new game because he's fucking like he's got a prosthetic or something, doesn't he?
He's got a fucked up arm, hasn't he? He's got that.
Yeah, which is fucking nothing to do with Gears 4.
Moose, are you a fan of Gears at all, or?
I played the first one, and that's as far as I've gotten in it. I got the Red Eye of Death on the 360, so I was on PlayStation side for a long time. Got my 1S about 2 years ago, so I missed all the Gears games. I think 4 had just come out when I got my S, but I haven't played it yet.
Have you got the games?
Yeah, I believe I do. I think I have. I have at
I'll
least.
jump through them and co-op if you want, then.
Okay.
I have the games too. I only played one.
So. I think I started 4 with Turkey, and we got through the first act, and then we just never linked up to play anymore. Is that guy still alive? Does anybody know?
Yeah, he's still good.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Destiny bug.
Like him, Anglo, Duke, and Joe are just all about fucking Destiny.
That's right.
Don't play anything else.
Which, after playing Destiny 2 today, I still enjoy it, but I don't understand how them guys play it so freaking much.
It's because they don't try the new thing, so they don't see the fucking what they're missing.
But do they just play the same missions over and over again, or is there that much shit in Destiny
That's
to play
Destiny.
all the time?
Yeah, being to fucking do the raid 18,000 times to get that one drop that you want.
I've never done the raid. Is that bad?
Jesus.
Raz is in.
Were you not in the Vault of Glass one first?
Yeah, we did the Vault of Glass, but that's the only one I've completed.
Shit, man, we should go back and do the other. I'll do the raids in D1 again.
We talked about this 6 months ago, and we got.
I know it never happened, but I'm putting it back out there. Okay. If we can get a group together, I will do it. Roz said he's always down for some Gears of War, Moose.
Yeah, right after he called me a loser, I saw that.
After he called you a loser.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, someone that's not a loser.
There we go.
Yeah. Or is a loser, I guess, is Sean Bean. Hitman 2. Have you ever wanted to kill Sean Bean? Well, you can in Hitman 2, but don't talk about it on Twitter or else you will get yourself banned. Twitter user, the fat consular, tweeted about how he was going to kill... Oh, that's not cool. Tweet about he's going to show... Oh, in Hitman. And then account was permanently suspended.
Yeah, it's the mission.
His account was reinstated after a number of news articles and hours.
You guys fill everybody out in podcast land on who Sean Bean is? I know, of course, but just so everybody else does.
Game of Thrones dies in the first season. House at Ned Stark.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, just look up his IMDb.
And he always plays some guy that dies.
Yeah,
basically.
he always dies.
Oh. No,
I can see why Twitter might do that at first, because it's probably like some type of
because they thought he was exactly.
It'll be a bot. It would have been an automatic. Looking for keywords thing.
Yep. And then the
Sean Bean in Lord of the Rings.
He was. Yeah, he was. He was the king.
Who was?
Boromir.
He was the original king of the humans,
Boromir.
Right?
Yeah,
it was Boromir. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's obviously just some bots picked up celebrity name and kill and auto fucking banned it.
Right.
And they ignored all these, like, he sent messages to support and they just fucking totally ignored them until news outlets started picking it up, like video game news places started reporting, and then all of a sudden his account was fully reinstated without him ever getting a reply from the help desk.
They should have sent him some type of like an apology, but we have a system that does yada, like some type of simple PR explanation kind of deal.
Hey, if the robot says you're a bad man, then you don't get to use Twitter.
The robots are taking over.
They are, little by little. Keep making things nice and easy for you.
Just to kill you.
Just waiting for you to slip.
Well, that would be it for news, guys. We're going to move into our community questions. First question comes from Super Catrix, and she would like to know, what is your favorite Pokemon? You guys have a favorite Pokemon?
Surf is fucking so disappointed in this question.
I don't know. I've never got into the Pokemon games, so I don't know.
Do you know any Pokemons? What's the coolest looking one that you know?
What I'm going to say is, I'm going to go for a weird choice, because I was watching somebody on YouTube play the other day, and it's such a stupid Pokemon. I watched a Let's Play on Can You Complete Red versus Blue, or whatever the colours are, by just using Magikarp. So I'm going to go for that, because I think the YouTube was quite funny.
That's not a good one, Surf.
No, I know. I think that was the point of the YouTube video. Can you complete the game using the worst Pokemon in existence?
It's a fucking fish that flops on its side, for God's sake.
And I think isn't the thing that it has no attack?
What the
it's got no real attack, but it becomes really powerful if you can get it evolved.
So I'm going to go for Magikarp, just because I thought that was quite funny.
I've actually got my Magikarp being trained in the nursery right now.
Well, I guess I'll go next, because I'm not into Pokemon either. Like, I don't know any of them but the popular ones, which are like Charizard, Pikachu, and Squirtle. It's like all I know.
Bulbasaur, yeah.
Is there like Gastoid or something like that? It's like big gas
something
thing.
Like that.
I'll go with that, because it's not one of the three mains.
Jesus Christ. Right, Surfing Castle, out of the 3 starter Pokemon, Charmander, the little fire dragon, Squirtle, the little turtle, and Bulbasaur, the little fucking vegan.
He's like a little flower monster.
A wee dickhead with a tulip on his back. What would you pick out of the 3? Like water, fire, or fucking grass?
I would go for, because he looked the coolest in the Pokemon Detective trailer, I would go for Charizard.
Just to be different, I will go Squirtle. Because Squirtle has like that fucking
good choice.
Because Squirtle has
Squirtle's
that
fucking
like,
beast.
Oh, and he turns into what is he turn into Squirt?
Doesn't he have like a big ass? Doesn't he have like a big ass bazooka or some shit on the back of the shell?
Next time he comes Blastoise,
Blastoise. Yeah. That's who he just.
Because isn't it a point with Pokemon you have to figure out what they're going to evolve into?
Right.
Certain ones have got one evolution, but then things like Eevee, the one that Moose has bought, has got like fucking 9 evolutions or some shit. So you could basically pick your type.
Right.
And then it's obviously rock, paper, scissors, like fucking fire beats grass and fucking water beats fire.
Yeah, there's a whole chart on the internet that's being a great help to me.
I mean, I haven't played any of the new shit. Like, I think there was maybe 5 or 6 elements when I played it, and I think there's like fucking 20 or something.
There's fairy, there's flying, there's ground, there's fighting, there's all sorts. But yeah, I picked up that game on Thursday afternoon, I think. Or no, today's Friday. My week's all messed up. I picked that game up Monday afternoon, and I've been hooked on the Switch since I started playing it.
Did I read a review wrong? Is it basically a remake of one of the first games?
Yellow, I believe.
Completely new.
Yeah, it's a remake of the first gen.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon Yellow. But
Yellow.
my favorite Pokemon, just from the experience I've had in the last few days, is either Eevee, because she's just so versatile. She can be and evolve into almost anything. And then the other one is one I just got now, and his name is Arcanine. Maybe, is that right, Toast?
Yep.
He's badass. He's this giant tiger thing, and you can ride him around on the maps. He's pretty damn cool.
Sorry,
What about you, Toast?
Raz's picks.
What's Raz said?
If you look at the 16 ounce game.
He said, "Someone kill me, please."
My favourite was always fucking Squirtle.
Squirtle.
I would always pick as my starter if I could. But a shout out's got to go to Togepi. Do you know him, Moose?
No, I don't think I've met him yet.
He's a wee fucking useless cunt. He was basically an Easter egg. He started as a literal Easter egg in the anime, and then he hatched into some wee useless thing. But he's just some wee cute dude.
I'm just laughing because when I think of Pokemon experts, you two aren't the first two that would have popped in my mind.
No, they're not.
Or you've got Jigglypuff. You know how
Castle up till
Jigglypuff.
Monday. I didn't do the Pokemon, so you know I'm behind, but I'm catching up quickly.
So neither of you are picking Mr. Mime.
No.
Oh shit! Well, staying on Pokemon, Chestar wants to know
Really?
if Pokemon Let's Go, we think it's a cash grab or a decent addition to the series.
Moose is the only one that can answer.
And I can't even give you
play Pokemon Go.
a good answer.
I played it.
Jesus, there's Pokemon twerking on Discord right now. I think it's not a cash grab.
It's
but
Ash.
This is also the first Pokemon game I've played, so I'm fucking thrilled by it. But talk to somebody else that's played all the other games, then they may say they're just trying to get your money. But I'm loving it.
The only talk about it being a cash grab is the fact that the way it links with the mobile fucking thing. What is it, Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
If you once you hit a certain level, you can transfer your Pokemon, so you can bring your most powerful Pokemon into the Switch game, but you can't take them back out. So people are saying, is that just a cash grab, as in you put your most powerful Pokemon in that you might have fucking paid to power up, because you can pay fucking money on the fucking mobile game to boost your guy and all that sort of shit. And then you can't replace him, so you then spend more money on mobile to get another powerful Pokemon to then fucking transfer it into the game, and the cycle continues.
Nintendo's slick as fuck. That is a slick ass move, because them little kids are gonna be doing that shit.
I've had no issues on the Switch, evolving Pokemon and leveling them up. I think my Eevee's like level 23 or 24 now, and they seem to evolve like every 15 or 20 levels.
Have you bought a Pokeball, Moose?
No, fuck that shit. Actually, if you don't,
are you playing handheld or on
yeah, that's
screen?
what I was about to say. I've got one knock on the game: is if you don't play handheld, you've got to use the motion controls to fucking throw the Pokeballs, and sometimes it goes like 45 degrees to the left, and you're doing it exactly the same as every other time, and you just wasted a fucking Pokeball.
That sounds like Let's Go, like Pokemon Go. It's the same way when you throw the balls, like
swipe your finger
go all
up
over the fucking place.
Yeah.
But if you play in handheld,
if you play on the big screen, you have to use your Joy-Con. But if you play handheld, you use the shoulder buttons.
Yep, you can just tap a button and it tosses it right to them. So I've been playing mainly handheld, but I do play it one-handed too, where I just set the Switch up on the stand and then sit back with just one of the Joy-Cons in my hand, and you can play the whole game with one hand.
fuck, I don't even know what age your kids are. Have you got any of them involved in the co-op thing?
No, my 5-year-old watches me play, but I haven't got her playing.
So I've heard basically all you need to do is give them the other Joy-Con sort of thing, and they'll throw a Pokemon as well, a Pokeball as well, and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't tried it yet.
It's meant to be like a great way to fucking just keep your kid entertained without them actually being able to fuck up your game.
Do anything, right? Kind of like Mario Odyssey when they play as Cappy, but doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So that ends the Pokemon segment of the show.
Huh? Yeah, no more Pokemon. There's the most talk of Nintendo on this podcast, probably. No, I'm just kidding. The next question comes from the host that could not make it tonight, and he wants to know, what is your favorite holiday dish? And I don't, obviously, not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, so we're just going to say the holidays, so all the way through the new year. What's your favorite dish around this time of the year?
I mean, it always confuses me because over here, turkey is Christmas, but I use ham at Christmas or some shit.
I'm a turkey man at Christmas.
I don't eat a nasty ass ham at all. So.
Jesus fuck.
Do you not eat just ham, or do you not eat all pigs?
No, I eat pork. I just hate ham. I hate.
Gotcha.
I don't know, something about ham. It just tastes funky to me. It tastes like I'm eating fat. You know what I mean?
You just haven't had good ham, Castle.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
No, there's no such thing as ham.
Oh yeah,
the taste. I don't like the taste of ham at all. Even a rum ham.
Motherfucker, you eat bacon. It's the same thing. It's just
the texture's different too.
No, you get a spiral sliced ham, cover it in yellow mustard, then cover it in brown sugar, and put it on a smoker for about 2 hours to heat it up. Oh, it's so good.
Never gonna eat ham.
Not like ham hock in your soup.
Oh yeah,
like
ham
that,
and bean soup. Shit is so good.
No.
God damn it.
You're one of those ketchup and cheese only guys, aren't you, Castle?
Fuck no, hell no, dude.
Cheese only.
No, man. You're talking to a guy that eats eel and shit like that. So, my wife's the same way. She hates ham too, right? Ham's disgusting, ain't it? Yeah, my wife's agreeing with me. I'm right.
Whatever you say, dear.
I think Christmas time, like, it can be anything from ham, turkey.
Some people do goose.
Anything.
Goose. Duck.
Just got to interject with Razzy's comments, and he can't make it himself. You eat eels and you can't eat a pig. Fuck off.
Raz eats menudo.
No, I can eat pig. I just can't eat ham.
Do you guys ever had menudo? It's like a pig intestine soup.
Fuck no, I won't eat that.
No. It's so good. It sounds terrible, but it's so good.
I tried
especially
chitlins
if you're
once
hungover
too.
Oh man,
I eat so much weird stuff, but I give everything a shot. I seriously just don't like ham. It's like a texture thing too. But anyway. But yeah, some people do a roast too, like
right, yeah,
beef,
prime rib,
Yep.
So what do you have at Christmas then? Turkey?
Me?
Again?
Christmas?
Yeah. If you don't have ham,
Cornish hen.
Cornish hen.
Yeah, the little tiny game hen.
Fuck off.
I'm serious.
Can I just quit this podcast right now?
It depends. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm at my family, it's usually like my mom makes turkey, ham. She makes all kinds of stuff. I usually just eat the turkey and her potato salad, 'cause she makes the best potato salad in the world. And then if I'm at my in-laws, my wife's grandmother thought that I was like seriously like practicing Jewish for so long that she made me beef for like 4 years straight until she found out that I wasn't really Jewish. so I just had like beef to myself.
Where's that prime rib at, Grandma? What the hell?
But then they just found out I just don't like ham, so they make me, my wife, and I think one of her cousins the little game hen things.
Cornish game hens.
Yeah. So it depends on what house I'm at. But I would say my favorite dish during the holidays is pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie.
I got 2 of them in my garage right now, Castle.
Oh, I just realized I'm getting 2 Christmas dinners this year.
Nice.
Shammy bugger.
You got divorced parents too?
We usually split it. No, not divorced parents. We usually split. Motherfucker, let me speak. This fucking Gandalf is fucking disabling my tongue enough. What am I saying? Aye. We usually split it between my fucking parents and her parents, sort of thing. But this year, it's due to be her parents. But my fucking mum's, she works as sort of social care, so she doesn't always get the holidays off and stuff. So she's wanting to do a Boxing Day meet up. So I'm getting a Christmas dinner on Boxing Day as well as on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Do you even call it Boxing Day over there?
No, it's just
we don't celebrate
back day.
We don't celebrate Boxing Day. It's
The
not on our
26th
calendar.
basically is Boxing Day.
It's
day after.
Boxing Day for us too, but we just return all our shit. It's not a holiday.
We just tell everyone that's some Canadian holiday.
It's probably worse than Black Friday for shopping, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, over here that basically was Black Friday before everybody tried to Americanize the place and getting bored with fucking Black Friday and stuff.
So you get all your deals the day
Black Friday
after?
over here is pretty shit, to be honest. All the stores do is put their fucking prices up for 2 months before, and then that way they can say this is reduced from this insane price to this, when it was really only reduced like $10 bucks instead of like the 50 they're trying to advertise.
Yeah, they say here that you get better deals 2 weeks before Christmas than you do on Black Friday.
I believe it. Trying to get rid of all the overstock.
Yeah, you gotta dump that shit.
So favorite things to eat. I'm the only one that said something.
I got 2. I'm gonna go with.
I think it's the fucking stuffing for me is my favorite.
Stuffing?
The stuffing or the pigs and blankets.
Pigs and
that's
blankets.
always good.
I've got to go with smoked turkey. It's a recipe my grandpa gave me, and I brine the turkey in bourbon and apple juice basically for 24 hours before I smoke it.
Nice.
And then my wife makes a sweet potato casserole that you don't need any other dessert. It's so damn good. I make her make it at
I
every
love sweet
holiday.
potatoes. Surf, what about you?
Nice. About surf, have you got?
Me?
Yeah.
I like, although can't get any more. My favourite used to be Nan's Christmas pudding, but
Is that like figgy
those
pudding?
are no longer an option. I actually prefer Boxing Day dinner to Christmas Day dinner, so I prefer Boxing Days, like mashed potatoes, boiled bacon, pickles.
Boiled bacon.
Boiled bacon sounds
boiled?
terrible. Why would you ruin
boiled
perfectly good bacon like that?
You put boiled bacon?
Oh god.
No fucking way.
Yeah, get
I
on
mean,
me for
I know what it is,
You
but
fry that shit up
yeah.
till it's crispy. And you eat it.
No,
Y'all
you
get on
boil
me
it.
for hating ham, and this motherfucker's boiling
He's
bacon.
ruining everything.
Boiled bacon joint. Then you can have boiled
I mean,
bacon
Americans
with
have got a
sandwich.
fucking very weird view of bacon, but fucking it's better than being boiled.
Yes.
You don't like... Oh, I know. You don't know what you're missing if you don't like boiled bacon, guys. Yeah, a gammon joint and boil it. Oh, it's lovely.
It just reminds me of like the bacon you add to like green beans or something to give it a little more flavor, and it just ends up all floppy and soggy in there.
Yeah, you get like, it's just like a joint of meat, but you boil it and then you slice it, and it's really nice.
Nah, but like you said about your nan surf, it would be my grand's soup if I could still have it. Fucking, she used to always do like a big ham hock soup. It's fucking amazing. But that's not an option anymore.
No, grands do the best food.
Yep.
That's why you got to learn the recipes before they go.
Yeah, gotta get them to pass that stuff on.
Yeah, even if you get the recipe, it ain't the same.
Got to put
Yeah,
that love in
I know
it,
what you mean.
sir. That's the missing ingredient, buddy.
Yes,
Yeah.
the love. That's
No.
very true.
While we're talking about different ways of cooking meat, Roz also wants to know, when do we get Surf raging in Super Meat Boy?
It will be in the next couple of weeks.
I sent the Elgato today, so it'll definitely be there next week.
And I've got a week off coming up in a couple of weeks, so I plan to do it then.
I
It'll
can't
be
wait.
2018. Are you going to make that promise?
It will be this year, yes, definitely before Christmas.
Okay, works. And he's got so many fucking questions for us. He wants to know if we get a special beer for Christmas dinner. You can always substitute beer for liquor if you guys do liquor or wine or whatnot. I don't get anything special. I usually it's always bourbon. Like my parents, I usually drink wine with my mom if I'm at my parents' house, and then if we go to my wife's family, they always pick up bourbon because myself, her brother, and her dad, and a couple other people are big bourbon drinkers.
What's your favorite one, Castle?
Favorite bourbon of all time? It changes year to year. I still like Maker's Mark a lot, but I really like Bullet. I drink Bullet quite often, and Buffalo Trace.
Okay. I've not tried any of the ones you've just mentioned.
Bourbon's
basically Jim Beam, right? And Jack Daniels.
Oh no, they're definitely above those.
But that's what makes
Jim Beam
is
right?
Out of the three you just mentioned, what should I try?
Bullet.
Maker's Mark's probably the most popular out of the two, and easy, like your traditional bourbon, I would say.
That's what I use in my turkey.
Yeah, is Maker's Mark.
Yeah, a cup of that and 3 cups of apple juice.
And Maker's Mark's popular enough that you should be able to find it over there too.
Yeah.
We can get them all, I'm sure.
Okay.
I like Bullet. I think that was the best one out of the 3.
Yeah, Bullet's freaking awesome.
Like Bullet's spelt weird though, isn't it? It's like EIT or something.
Yeah, it's BULLIET, I think. Yeah.
I'm sure we can get all 3 of them.
Anybody else? Any drinks you get around the holiday?
I like, there's a really rich porter beer we usually drink, Old Timer. So I usually drink copious amounts of that.
Nice.
I don't usually have a thing, but what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to be taking my fucking submachine to whatever house I go to.
There you go.
Yeah. It used to be Jack Daniels is what I drank before I fucking decided I need to stop taking spirits as much because I blamed that on the violence. So that got me out of a lot of shit.
Got ya.
And so it used to always be I'd have a bottle of Jack Daniels waiting for me wherever I went, but now I'll just be taking my machine and being some fucking snob. But then, as soon as I give somebody else a fucking drink out it, they'll just want to keep drinking out it all night because you can't beat having draft at home, through fucking perfectly clean pipes. So it's not as if you need to worry about the bars. Shit, did they clean the pipes between the last barrel? It tastes fucking fresh as fuck. There's no way you can beat it.
Moose, what about you?
It's not so much a special holiday type alcohol anymore because it's become so popular. But there's a brewing company called Alaska Brewing, and they used to brew it only around Christmas time. It was a white ale, but now they brew it year round. And every time I go up to Alaska, I usually get a case or 2, and that's what I sip on. So that's what I usually look forward to around Christmas time is her parents usually send me a case or 2 of it. But now Alaska's become kind of a big brewery, so I can actually find it at the liquor stores here.
Nice. Well, and with that sound, guys, we'll move into our last call subject this week, and or topic, I guess. Same thing, right? Black Friday stories. So I guess what we're going for here is, have you ever gone out on Black Friday? Do you go out on Black Friday? Have you picked anything up? I know a couple of us mentioned a couple things earlier. But so Black Friday, start off with Surf. I take it, since I talked to you earlier today, you probably don't go out and try to buy anything on Black Friday, probably.
No, I mean, Black Friday's a fairly new thing over here in the UK. Maybe, I don't know, Toast will probably might be more accurate on this. I think we've only been doing it for like 4 or 5 years, maybe.
Yeah, like mainstream, it's only been 3 or 4. I'd say at most.
Yeah, because obviously we don't do Thanksgivings. There hasn't been I don't think it really kicks off till Walmart bought Asda. and they sort of brought it over.
As that was the first ones. If you this is fucking derailing again, but has anybody seen the videos where it's like American Black Friday versus UK Black Friday, and it's like people buckling doors in America versus one guy walks into a shop at a brisk pace and nods a polite hello to the checkout guy as he walks past.
It's basically the truth. But what I would say is, actually today I was walking around at lunchtime and I walked past the game shop which is the equivalent of GameStop in the UK, and there was a queue out of the door, which I've never ever seen in game because it's usually completely empty. And they had Black Friday sale on, so people are obviously buying because they have people controlling the queue outside onto the street. So they were obviously selling stuff in game. So those cheap Xboxes and PS4s were obviously working.
Yeah, I think that as far as console deals went, I think the best thing I seen was 200 for an S with 3 games like Red Dead, Fallout 76, and something else.
It's a hell of a deal.
That is a hell of a deal,
yeah.
So,
but that seemed to be Amazon copied anybody's best deal. So I think Game done that, and then who the fuck done it else? Shop 2 copied it, and then Amazon copied it, so everybody was doing it for that price.
Got you.
Yeah, but for personal stuff, no, not really, because it's all a bit new over here. Not really. I think probably this year's first time I've ever bought anything at the Black Friday sale, which was that sub, which I'm still fucking waiting for.
It'll get there someday.
It'll arrive.
So what about you? I mean,
your Belgian beer next month.
I know. Like last year, you bought
mic that
stuff.
I use. I got on Black Friday. I got my Yeti fucking 4 years ago on Black Friday or something. And I noticed today, like, see when I went in and bought that soundbar, the price I got my Yeti for was $69.99 or something, like $70. And on the Black Friday today, it was $120.
I was gonna say that's a damn good deal.
Yeah.
I
don't know if it's the mainstream fucking taking over sort of thing.
It's the streamers.
Before it was a sort of specialist item, and now everybody wants a fucking Yeti sort of thing. So it's like fucking, what is it? What's that shitty headphone make that everybody Beats?
Oh yeah.
Everybody will pay a fortune
They're
for
garbage.
Beats because it's fucking the brand name that people recognise.
They put weights in the speakers to make it feel like you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, I don't know if Yeti's sort of taking that approach because all the streamers use it or something.
Right. Be smart of them too. You know, why sell it for $120 when you can sell it for $180?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay a couple of athletes to walk down the fucking tunnel wearing the fucking headphones, and you can fucking double the price.
Yeah, did you see what the NFL did? They made their guys put stickers on all their beat shit because they've got to deal with Bose.
Oh, I didn't.
So when they walk in to be introduced, they can't be wearing Beats shit, so they got to put a sticker or something over the Beats symbols.
Oh shit. Moose, do you do anything, or your wife? Do you guys go out
this year? We
haven't.
Or you know, my mom used to always make a big deal out of this every year, and she'd go buy the paper, you know, on Thanksgiving and give everybody a color-coded Sharpie so you could circle all the shit that you want. And this year we got the paper and flipped through about half the ads, and it's like, I don't want or need any of this shit. So, you know, I think Black Friday's kind of lost a lot of its luster these days in America, at least, with, you know, Amazon and having everything right at your fingertips now. You don't have to go wait in line at 4:00 in the morning to get the best deal. So, you know, I think it's kind of, you know, it may be starting to ramp up over in the UK, but it's seen better days here.
Yeah, I mean, like, stores still do they'll do like in-store only purchase, like door busters, as they call them. But other than that, you can get most of the stuff on, just go online and avoid the insane crowds that Toast was talking about in that commercial.
Right. And then you can also wait till, you know, Monday, Cyber Monday, and probably get better deals. So.
Yep. Which this year, that's what I'm doing for what, because I'm just keeping my eye out for Elgato, and possibly I might get a different microphone. I mean, I like the one I got now, but I kind of want something different. But and some other stuff, but nothing dropped low enough in cost this year for me to pick up anything.
I'm the same way. I was looking for.
There's genuinely a website out there called BlackFridayDeathCount.com.
Oh Jesus!
Oh man!
The deaths that happen on Black Friday.
Since it started, there's been 11 deaths and 117 injuries
this year.
I don't know how many years it's gone, but the latest thing was a gunman dead and 2 wounded in an Alabama mall shooting this year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh man. No, but the ladies in my wife's family have a tradition. They go out every year and they get together at 7 a.m. in the morning. But like they don't do they're not going and lining up in front of a store. They like go out to breakfast together. It's kind of like a little tradition thing. But she didn't get home until we started recording this podcast, so she was out from 7 till like 9:30 tonight.
Until she drops, damn.
Yeah, which she, it was good because she went and got a lot of gifts for the kid. So found like a Stitch stuffed animal that's bigger than him. So that's going to be fun when he sees that. So, but me personally, I've never gone out on Black Friday. I might have like once. I think I went out once to get some. When I was in bands to get some equipment for that type of stuff, but like other than that, nah, I stay home. Like I don't like shopping. I hate, like when I go shopping, it's like this is what I want. I march right to the aisle. Like if I go to get something from a Home Depot, I look it up in the store, find out exactly what aisle and bay it's in, and go straight there, get it, and leave.
Yep.
So dealing with crowds and all that shit, fuck that. I can't do it.
No, I'd agree. I was just looking at this Black Friday death count thing Toast mentioned. The one that's making me laugh the most is comment, glance attractive woman sparks Memphis male shooting.
Jesus.
Is there anything you guys are looking for on the sales this year? Because I know I'm looking for a 1 terabyte solid state drive for the Xbox, and those aren't cheap.
That would be nice.
The cheapest one I found is about $180.
There was a big computer store over here that fucking went bankrupt, basically,
nice.
So sold everything off earlier this year.
Liquidated.
Maplin, Surf will know them.
Oh yeah, Maplin.
So I got my 1 terabyte for £100.
Okay.
Jeez, that's such a good value.
1 terabyte Samsung fucking T5 or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one that's on sale right now for like $180. That's the cheapest one I can find.
Because the store was going bust, they were selling them off. So in the store itself, it was 100. And that was it.
What a deal!
Yeah, how many did you buy? I bought
just the one.
2 or 3 at that price. SSDs are so expensive.
Well, I just found out I don't have to look for an Elgato because apparently Roz is mailing me his.
Oh, nice.
He asked me for my address the other day, and I said to him I thought he was sending me beer. Thanks, Roz. Well, I guess I can look into other things now.
Nice. So Castle answer for getting an Elgato this week.
Yeah.
Move that pile of money somewhere else, Castle.
Yeah. Yep. Video games. I was eyeing up Odyssey because it was only $40. So
yeah, dude, that's why I picked it up.
The only thing I had on my put on my Amazon watch list in case it dropped was just a second 4K HDR monitor.
Yep, that's.
Because I eventually want a 2 monitor setup.
I want one of those too. I just don't have space to have a monitor set up at this point. So apparently, I have to build a house first. But then I'll get my own room, and I'll be happy.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Wow.
That was funny. Like when me and my wife start looking to buy around the time we were talking about looking to move into PA and buy a house up here, was prior to she was pregnant, and it was all like, yeah, we'll find a, one where you can have a game room. Yeah. And then she was pregnant, and I was like, well, there went that game room.
You always got to be future-proof in Castle.
Yeah, but that's all right. We can always add on to the house.
There you go. Build you a tough shed out back.
Yeah, I keep saying, like, because we have a shed and a garage, I keep saying the garage is connected to the house but no entryway. I keep just saying, let's get the air condition and the heat out to the garage, bust the door to go into there, and that'll be my studio.
Yeah, fill in the wall. You'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Well, anything else you guys got to say about Black Friday, or?
Nope.
No, I've not really got any. I've not taken part, so I've not got horror stories or anything like that.
Cool.
Basically, that Elgato and my mic I got this same year, maybe 3 years ago. No, it was different years actually. I got the mic fucking ages ago. The Elgato was maybe 2 years ago on Black Friday, and that's basically been my only notable purchases.
Yeah, I bought a TV 2 or 3 years ago because I just finished my basement. So I bought a 70-inch TV for about $1,600, and that was unheard of at that point. Now I can buy it for about $300. So.
Oh yeah, it reminds me. Last year I bought my TV, and I specifically put in the thing because like Amazon has that, like you can select a non-discrete boxing so people don't know what it is. Yeah. So I selected that, and they delivered it, and when I pulled into my house, it was sitting against my garage in this box with the giant word, 2 letters, TV. I was like, that's not discreet at all.
Well, you don't know what brand.
The only thing that could have made it worse if it said not a TV.
Yeah, this is not a TV.
Oh, shit. Well, this will end episode 53 of the 16-ounce gaming podcast. Please, guys, if you like the show and want to interact more, come join us on Discord. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming. On Facebook and YouTube at 16ounce gaming family. That's, you hear us talking about Elgato. That's where you'll be able to see Surf. Eventually, you'll be able to see Surf rage at Super Meat Boy. Review us on iTunes. Review us on iTunes. Tell your friends about us. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all next week. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, Moose. Thanks for coming by.
Mate.